my name is Roby Greenwald, and I'm an assistant professor at Georgia State University in the School of Public Health. And I do air-related research, so air pollution exposure, vaping exposure, other things that you might be exposed to through inhalation. And then I also look at the health effects that result from exposure to those substances. So N stands for electronic nicotine delivery systems, and this refers to e-cigarettes or related types of devices. These devices use a e-liquid, or a liquid that they call an e-liquid, which contains nicotine and also flavors or other components. And this device will heat that. The device will heat that liquid up, so that you can inhale it without combusting it. Unlike, say, a cigarette, which you actually have to combust the tobacco in order to receive the nicotine. The health effects related to this are still unclear. Since you're not combusting the product, you're not actually burning organic material that can result in lots of things that we know to have serious toxic health effects. And many components of cigarette smoke, for example, are known to be carcinogens. But electronic nicotine delivery systems also have health risks that are associated with them, but they're less clear at this point. Some of the things that we know that are contained in the emissions from ENDS products are, for example, some of the metals that are in the heating element that's used to heat the liquid up can shed and be entrained into the plume of emissions that a person is inhaling. Yes, so we have been conducting a series of experiments where we use several different types of ENDS devices, some of the ones that are most popular in the marketplace right now. We select devices that are both, the user can control the power settings on them, and some devices that the user cannot control the power settings on them. So we use the devices when they're brand new, and then we use them in several different age states over the course of what the expected lifetime of that product would be. We collect samples at different points in the aging of the device to test whether the heating coils that are inside of the device have been shedding particles, and whether that changes with time as the product ages, and see if that changes the toxicity of the emissions from these devices. We are doing toxicological measurements using cell lines of small airway epithelial cells to look at whether the exposure to these emissions are creating oxidative stress or resulting in DNA damage or changing cellular viability.